Hi, and welcome to this Thursday show. So glad, as always, to have you spending a little time with us. We have a problem, Houston. We've been doing some of the program, not all, but much more of the program computer-based. And today the computer has taken a break, an unknown error, which I have not been able to solve in the past few moments. So, unless it works out its own kinks in the next few moments, I'll be reading a little bit more to you. I won't have the weather graphics, I won't have the calendar graphics, and I won't have a few other graphics. I do have our top story for this evening, and I was in hopes and plans of getting the show taped and out of here early because I've got to get down to the art reception at the Sayersville Renaissance Center that I'm very excited to. I'm going to make it there before it's over, but it's all kind of just gone awry here in the past few moments, so bear with me. But I do have our top story this evening, and it's about a big fundraiser for one of our local fire departments this Saturday, and they've got a main attraction that they think will bring a lot of folks out to the community center in Sayersville. We'll tell you what they're working on and what the basis for all of that is. As far as your forecast is, there's details as always, but nothing really new to talk about. The low 60s for the next several days and all the way through your weekend. We'll hit the 70-degree mark on Monday and slowly climb out of the hole thereafter. No big change. The showers are pulling out at this hour. We've got another round possible, though, very soon, and I'll give you a bit more detail on that in just a few moments. And the rest of the program is kind of going to be off the cuff, so to speak, so be sure and try to bear with me even more than usual. Just a couple of reminders that I would have had on the calendar that I'll have to tell you about real quickly. Those closest to us calendar-wise, well, actually, I guess everything is pretty much for this weekend. The Sayersville Fire Department's fundraiser, the Cake and Pie Social, that's 1 to 3 at the Sayersville Fire Department, and of course the 5K Color Run, hosted by the Project Graduation Organization here at the McGoffin County High School, is Saturday morning, and the Ramey Park in Sayersville, the kids run starts at 8:30. You can register starting at 8 o'clock that morning. The United Way's annual horse show is this Saturday over at Stonecrest, and that is beginning at 4 p.m. Big Lick Pentecostal Church of God has their auction on this Saturday. Now, that's not at the church. That's on Burning Fork at their picnic shelter and property. They're going to have an auction for the youth group, and they're going to have a lot of things and a lot of fun. They hope you'll join them for that. And, of course, the big Foothills Cares annual trail ride is this Sunday, the 18th. They'll leave South McGoffin Elementary right around 10 o'clock on Sunday morning. Just $20 per machine, not per person, per machine, and that gets you one free T-shirt. Well, bear with us. We've got messages from some of our sponsors. We'll get to those right now. It gives me a few more moments to try to work out a few kinks. And our top story is still coming, so stay tuned. Just in at the seasonal shop in Sayersville, Main Street Collectibles in McGoffin County colors, including cups and jewelry and bows and maroon and white chevron bags that you can have monogrammed, and Bible and journal covers and bags and casserole dish carriers that all can be monogrammed too. They've got flags to proudly display your colors for derby time, and monogrammed beach towels and cute cover-ups for the pool or vacation time. All at Fraser's Prater Drug Seasonal Shop in downtown Sayersville, next to the drugstore and the Radio Shack.
Hi, I'm Jeff Lovely. I'm asking for your vote and support to elect me, your McGoffin County Attorney. I'm the son of Johnny and Phyllis Lovely, the grandson of Haskell and Francis Sire of Gun Creek, and Warren and Dorothy Lovely of Johnson Fork. I was born and raised in McGoffin County, and now my wife and I are raising our 3 kids here. As your McGoffin County Attorney, I will work to make McGoffin County a safer place. Hopefully a place where our kids and grandkids will want to live and raise their family. So remember, when you vote, no more free passes for the thieves and the thugs. 8 years is enough. Elect me, Jeff Lovely, your McGoffin County Attorney. It's time for a change.
You can be playing, relaxing, and enjoying your brand new lifestyle in just days with one call to Baker's Pool Supply. Over 38 years of professional installation at affordable prices on above ground and in-ground swimming pools. Or if you're ready to open your pool for the season, you need a new liner, a solar cover, some parts, or the best in BioGuard chemicals or salts, Baker's is your full-service answer, serving all of Kentucky and surrounding states with complete satisfaction, and they offer financing. 800-633-7102 or bakerspoolsupply.com. Faster, friendlier, family-owned Parkway Pharmacy, open 8:30 till 6:30 Monday through Friday in the new McGoffin Medical Plaza under the care of local pharmacist Jesse Rudd. To make Parkway Pharmacy your pharmacy, come by or give us a call at 349-4400. Premier Auto is all about what's here and now. A 2011 Camry, now $13,950. A 2013 Optima, now $19,450.
An 011 Kia Soul, just $15,950, and a dare to compare 2011 GMC Sierra, $13,950 at Premier Auto in Paintsville.
Election day is rapidly approaching, and I want to ask the Democrats in District 3 to vote for me, Matthew Chalmer Weimer for Magistrate, because District 3 deserves a leader on the fiscal court. District 3 deserves the facilities and services others in our county already enjoy, and because the children of McGoffin County deserve the opportunity to prosper right here at home. I want to be your magistrate, not for me, but for you, for our kids, for our community, for our future. A vote for Matthew Chalmer Weimer is a vote you can be proud of. Thank you.
Just as warm and as inviting as the colors of spring are the smiles of those who offer long-term nursing care needs and short-term rehabilitation, all with a standard of excellence and a tradition of caring. At your home away from home, Sagersville Nursing and Rehabilitation Center.
Thanks for staying with us, especially with a few difficulties that I'm still experiencing and still trying to work on at this moment and in between shots. We do have a couple of other announcements, and I've still got my top story and your weather forecast. And I had a couple of birthday announcements that came in, and I had on our calendar. With my apologies, no pretty cake or no lively music on the background. But we've got birthday wishes tonight. A happy 25th birthday to Krista Cantrell. She's from Turner Branch in Johnson County, and she says that she shares her special day. Well, those who sent the birthday wishes say that she shares her special day with her late grandmother, Clara Cantrell. That is indeed pretty special. So happy birthday to you, 25th, that is, to Krista Cantrell. And I had a parent, I do believe, call in to wish you a very happy birthday, a very special 10th birthday wish to Amanda Keaton. Amanda, from your mom and dad, and your brother and your grandma and your grandpa. Happy birthday to you. She's 10 today. Happy birthday to Amanda Keaton. I am off as soon as I can get the problems that we have worked out, or not, but the show completed to the Sagersville Renaissance Committee. They're having an art reception there, as I've been telling you about. It goes till 7, and I'm trying to hurry and get there before it's over. So the show's still taped a bit early, even with all the problems that we're experiencing. And we'll have that show for you tomorrow, or the report thereof. And this is about storm recovery, the tornado recovery specifically for these students, and about 40 works of art. Now, this is a local reception, but after this, they're going to be seen elsewhere. The National Weather Service's website, also a school in Lexington, Kentucky, is going to be showcasing them as well, and I'm anxious to get down there and bring you that report tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. We also have a funeral service announcement that's just come in from the McGoffin County Funeral Home. It's said to be in honor of 76-year-old Betty Jane Smith of Woodbury, New Jersey, formerly of McGoffin County. She passed away on May the 4th. Services are to be held at 2 o'clock this Saturday from the McGoffin County Funeral Home. Burial is going to follow in the Gardner Cemetery in Sagersville. Friends can call at the funeral home afternoon Saturday prior to the services. Once again, arrangements under the care of the McGoffin County Funeral Home. And once again, services to be conducted at 2 o'clock on Saturday, visitation to begin at noon. Bear with me, I'm still working it out. I will, one way or the other, have our top story right after this.
Brand new to the viewing area, but a family-owned power sports business since 1964. M&M Power Sports on New 460 in Staffordsville is loaded with Kawasaki and Polaris ATVs and side-by-sides and savings, rebates, and financing to put you in control of your next adventure with parts, accessories, a full test riding facility on site, and professional service for every make and model at Kentucky's Power Sports Authority. M&M Power Sports on New 460 in Staffordsville. With over 16 years of law enforcement experience as your jailer, city police officer, deputy, and sheriff, Randall Bob Jordan has devoted a large part of his career and life to tirelessly serving and protecting the families of McGoffin County. Recognized for over 200 drug arrests in his first year as sheriff, by 2009, he averaged over 500 arrests with more than 1,100 criminal charges. Honored to receive the Governor's Award for DUI arrests for 7 years, and as your 2006 Kentucky Sheriff of the Year, Bob Jordan again pledges the same dedication to all of McGoffin County. To put in long hours and be on call every hour of every day and do whatever it takes to work hard for a safer McGoffin County.
With your support, I will once again be a working sheriff you can depend on. Thank you.
Mark Jenkins wishes to say a sincere thank you for allowing him to serve as your coroner for nearly 8 years. during which he and his office have successfully completed over 400 hours of Department of Criminal Justice training, giving him the knowledge and experience to respectfully and thoroughly work over 380 coroner cases. In conjunction with other agencies, he's also helped secure funding for a much-needed mobile morgue unit arriving in July and establish a child fatality review team. During the most trying times in a family's life, his priorities remain the same: to treat each situation with the utmost compassion, concern, and due diligence. And with your support, he wishes to continue that same service to the families of Magoffin County. Thank you. Wheel alignments, oil changes, brakes, suspension work, and tires. Thousands of tires by all the major manufacturers, all in stock and at incomparable prices. All backed with 33 years of service and experience, the area's largest tire selection, and 6 months no interest at Conley's in Paintsville. From time and money-saving services like their overdraft protection, telephone and online banking services, to finding the right home, college, or car loan, to personalized checking and savings accounts designed around your exact needs, Sagersville National Bank is still your best choice and the same locally owned and operated bank that's been looking out for your family's financial health since 1902. Sagersville National, restoring the piggy bank population one savings at a time.
Here we go!
That's country music's newest sensation, Kelsey Kay. And she's the featured entertainment at this year's Licking Valley RECC annual meeting.
I'm just a blue jean girl.
In addition to lots of great country music, there'll be plenty of food, door prizes, and wholesome family fun.
I'm a country man.
Everybody's welcome at the Licking Valley RECC annual meeting on Friday, May 16th. Registration begins at 5 p.m. at the Licking Valley RECC warehouse in Malone.
Elect Terry Hensley, Republican candidate for Magoffin County Magistrate in District 1. From his 2 terms as magistrate or this campaign, most of you know where his heart lies. As your magistrate for 9 years, he was faced with some very tough challenges, standing against out-of-state garbage and zoning efforts, helping secure funding for our Veterans Memorial, and starting 911 services and reopening our community center, along with expanding needed infrastructure, extending water lines, maintaining and improving our county and cemetery roads, and voting to add more county roads to the system to get more state money for blacktopping and road improvements. But since then, times have changed, and we need more leadership in District 1 and Magoffin County. Vote for a hardworking, dedicated, and accessible magistrate, always on call to everyone. Vote Terry Hensley, Republican candidate for magistrate, a friend to all. Now to the end of May, a big spring landscaping sale at Frito Rocks with 20% off all mulch, and River Rock is $5 off every ton. And always in stock galvanized and plastic pipe, masonry sand, and always the cheapest price on rock with all sizes from DGA to 57s to Class 2 and 3 on the ground, plus delivery, excavation, and dozer services with special hours of Monday through Friday, 4:30 till 9 p.m. and Saturdays 9 till 4 at Frito Rocks on Route 7. Call now for orders 496-7776.
Fortunately for me, and I guess you as well, tonight's top story was not done on the computer system that is not functioning properly at this time. It is my pleasure now to take you to South Magoffin, specifically the South Magoffin Volunteer Fire Department. I got to speak with a group of the fire department and the community activists. Many of them share their time between the two organizations, and they've been working very hard to see that they can bring services to the South. That's the southern part of Magoffin County that other communities are able to have and enjoy and utilize. They've been doing so by acquiring some property, first that donated by John and Jim Montgomery for the fire department, then Dr. Katab for the old John T. Arnold Elementary School, and then they had an architect draw up plans to save part of the school, do some partial demolition, and then construct a community center for all to use. Well, there's been a few hurdles since. Money, as with any project, is always one, but some other problems as well. They're hoping to help overcome the financial aspect with a big fundraiser this Saturday in the Lloyd M. Hall Community Center in downtown Sagersville.
Trip to South Magoffin, where they're working very hard to overcome some geographic barriers, miles of blacktop, if you will, that is separating them from the basic services they need, services that so many others are able to utilize in other communities, social and medical and other services that they're working very hard to see come to the South. Now, they've been blessed with a great group of volunteers, the South Magoffin Community Activists and the South Magoffin Volunteer Fire Department. The fire department, all the training and the certifications and all the support that they have in hand. And the South Magoffin Community Activists and the fire department go hand in hand, a lot of the same members on both organizations. They've met and developed a strategic plan over the past 2 years, and the next step is to have a community center in South Magoffin, just adjacent to the fire department, to provide so many services to the South community. After Dr. Katab donated the John T. Yarnett property and building, it looked as though they were off to a good start, but what was thought to be a partial demolition turned into a full demo right after asbestos was discovered. Now, the county has set aside about $7,000 for the removal of that asbestos if they can't secure some grant monies to cover it. And that leaves the South Magoffin community activists ready and waiting.
So our volunteers up here, our men and volunteer women, are ready and waiting to get that asbestos removed so that we can finish the demolition of the school and then get busy on finishing the architectural plan and then proceeding with bricks and mortar for community center. We already have about 15 agencies that have committed to sending services on a continuing regular basis to South Magoffin, and we're thankful for that. So we're in process.
And perhaps most important, they're senior citizens. You know, seniors in Sayersville and parts of Magoffin County are able to utilize and enjoy the Meals on Wheels program. A lot of them depend on it or have it available. It's just not in South Magoffin for obvious logistical reasons. But this community center, as with so much more, would change all that.
When the John T. Yarnett School was located here, we were able to have birthday parties, reunions, all kinds of showers, activities for the local people. And since this building is no longer usable, those activities, there is no place for them. So that's one of the reasons we want to have a community center, so we can have a large room for activities like that. But also, and more importantly, we can bring health services, dental services, and also we can have GED services. There are many people in this area who need
Computer classes.
Down the road, maybe even nursery services for people who work and need child care.
And if you think that this portion of an even larger group is not serious or dedicated, well, just take a look at the fire department and most certainly the certified volunteers with hundreds of hours of training and service, and many of them women.
We have to have 150 hours to become state certified, and out of about 23 or 24 active members, we have 14 that are state certified. Five of those are women, and we don't just cook. We get out there and put out the fires and do road patrol and all that. We have 2 more that will be state certified by the end of the year.
I'm Janice Cooley. I'm a retired postmaster in 2012. I didn't really know what I was going to do with myself, which I'd already gotten a little involved in here. But now that I've been here since it started, I've been here. I've worked. I've become a firefighter, a certified firefighter. This is my certificate. This is my license. And I was teasing my little grandson one evening. We come from Prestonsburg, and there was a wreck. Well, I didn't realize who the wreck was. It was a guy from Pike Mountain. And the police was over there, the fire trucks. I said, I ought to go over there, see what I can do. And my little grandson said, they'll put you in jail. I said, no, they won't. I said, I've got my license. They can't put me in jail. So I thought that was cute. But I really enjoy, this is my next, I'm not very far from here, but this is my next little town that I participate in.
And like everything else in this world, this community center is going to take money. Now, they didn't get to where they are without raising some money. Over the years, they have had all sorts of fundraisers. Couldn't name them all if I tried. Community Day, of course, is one of the big ones that they participate in each and every year. And they've got another one organized for this Saturday night in Sayersville. That's right, in downtown Sayersville, with the ever-popular Dixie Bridge Band as the main attraction.
At the Lloyd M. Hall Community Center in downtown Sayersville, Saturday evening at 6:30, we're having South Magoffin community activists sponsored, with the assistance of Salyer Trucking, a spring fling. from 6:30 to 9:30, and it's going to be a time for everybody just to have a good time. It's for children. We want you to bring your children, your grandchildren, your parents, your grandparents, because the Dixie Bridge is well known in our area, and we're just thankful that they're going to be playing for us, and that we can enjoy those oldies and those goodies. And because of our being able to have all of this donated and the band being taken care of, it's going to be profit for us. But we want everybody to know that the profit is going to our nonprofit organization, South McGoffin Community Activists, for the benefit of our people. What else do you all want to say?
I think we need to recognize so far those people who have donated either their services or door prize or food. IGA in Salyersville, Save a Lot in Salyersville, Save a Lot in Prestonsburg, Food City in Prestonsburg, IGA in Martin, the Honda shop. We forgot about our Honda. The Martin Save a Lot, Hometown True Value, and Dairy Queen.
And that Honda they all got excited about right then, well, this Saturday they're going to start selling chances on a Honda Foreman, donated as the Chico Mobile. Great shape, great four-wheeler, and it's going to be raffled off. They're going to start taking chances on it this Saturday. They'll give it away, I believe, at Community Day. You can get a chance for just $1 or 6 for $5. And as always, there's always more room for more support and volunteers. If you want to become a member of the South McGoffin Community Activists or the South McGoffin Fire Department, you can always find them on Facebook, find a member, or find them at the Community Center this Saturday. And all this fun and excitement and support is going to cost you very little. It's just $5 to get in. Kids under 10 get in for free. And they're going to have hot dogs with sauce and slaw and corn dogs and all sorts of homemade cakes and treats and candy. So something indeed for everyone, and without a doubt, a good time for everyone as well. The Dixie Bridge Band helping support the South McGoffin Community Activists at the Lloyd M. Hall Community Center this Saturday.
Every race, Mark Martin hangs up his driving gloves. He hangs up his fire suit. And he hangs up his helmet. Which is why he picks up his phone and opens the ER Extra app. The app shows ER Extra wait times, locations, and more. It's the one safeguard Mark Martin is never without. ER Extra at Paul B. Hall Regional Medical Center. Extra fast, extra easy, extra great.
Have you ever noticed how many insurance commercials and advertisements are on television nowadays? You can't watch your favorite program without seeing a little pig or green lizard trying to sell you insurance and get your money for their premiums. But let me ask you this. If you have been in a serious wreck, do you really think that you are in good hands of the insurance companies when you have lost wages, medical bills, and pain and suffering from your head to your toes? The answer is no. If you want to truly be in good hands, give me a call. I'm attorney Donald Wayne McFarland. Let me put my 20 years of experience in working to protect the rights of injured people to work for you. 349-9000.
Hi, I'm Rodney Minnick, born and raised in McGoffin County. I wish to see my family and theirs one day grow old in a place I so love. But to live here and be safe, we need to put honor, experience, and confidence in the Sheriff's Department. A graduate of the Department of Criminal Justice Academy, I have 7 years of dedicated service to McGoffin and Johnson counties, and with your support, I would like to take that leadership straight to those responsible for selling drugs and stealing from our home. Please vote Rodney Minnick, Republican candidate for Sheriff of McGoffin County. Thank you.
Vote and support Robert Lee Patrick, Republican candidate for McGoffin County Magistrate in District 3. Now self-employed, once a coal miner who lost his job to the economy, he's still a strong supporter of the coal industry and understands more than ever the needs of the families in District 3 and McGoffin County. Vote Robert Lee Patrick, Magistrate, District 3.
Hello, I'm Josie Warman Bailey, Republican candidate for McGoffin County Clerk. I had the pleasure of serving the citizens of Magoffin County for many years as office manager and financial officer in the sheriff's office under 3 separate administrations, and as deputy clerk in the clerk's office. And I would be honored to serve the citizens of Magoffin County again. With an associate's degree in business administration and my 20-plus years of experience, I have the qualifications to run your county clerk's office. So when you go to the polls on May 20th, vote for the candidate with experience, honesty, and integrity. Vote for Josie Wyman Bailey. Thank you.
Appalachian Wireless has the latest technology in wireless with the most affordable price. It's the new Samsung Galaxy S4 Mini. This phone does it all in a brand new size. It has expandable memory with up to 64 gigabytes, a great 8-megapixel camera with flash and autofocus. It even has a front-facing camera for Google Hangout. The Samsung Galaxy S4 Mini. Buy one at $49.99. Get the second one for only a penny when you sign up for service. Appalachian Wireless. Better service, bigger savings.
If you haven't yet, meet Johnny Kelsarnett, Democrat candidate for Magoffin County Clerk. Johnny's been married to his wife, Maxie Brown Arnett, for 26 years, and they have 3 sons, Jonathan and Jessica Arnett, Nathan and April Howard Arnett, and Matthew and Brianna Adams Arnett, and grandkids Braden, Hayden, and John Gabriel. Employed by the Magoffin County Fiscal Court for 24 years, Johnny understands that treating everyone the same, fairly and with respect, is what we deserve from our county clerk, and he and his family are asking for your support to serve you and your family as your next Magoffin County Clerk. Thank you. Elect Mike Nichols, Republican candidate for Magoffin County Sheriff. Mike's 10 years of experience in law enforcement, Department of Criminal Justice certification, and 21 years of public service make him the best choice for positive change needed to fight drugs and the crimes they lead to. As your city police officer, he's proven he's ready for the job and prepared to work for a safer Magoffin County for all. Elect Nichols, the proven choice for Magoffin County Sheriff.
Thank you for your support, and may God bless.
Well, once again, my apologies. It's not the first time, and I know it's not the last, that some technical problems have caused me a few headaches today. So with that said, the short and not so sweet of your forecast is that we're going to see, it's just going to be chilly for days on end. Some folks could see some record temperatures fall, and we're talking about lows. Maybe even a little bit of frost in some parts of eastern Kentucky in the viewing area. It's all possible and not very welcome, but that's just indeed the way it is. Showers are scattered and pulling out of the viewing area at this time if you're watching the early show. We'll be all but gone before the night's over. We do have some scattered showers and thunderstorms possible again tomorrow before 2, and then maybe lingering thereafter as far as showers are concerned. We'll see increasing clouds tomorrow and a high of only 62. It's not going to be a nice Friday, and it's going to feel quite a bit like today, in all honesty. Tomorrow night, those scattered showers will be present mainly before 7. The clouds are still going to stick around, mostly cloudy skies, and a low of 38 degrees when you get up Saturday morning. That puts us in the patchy frost area, possibly for some folks. Now, your weekend, 63 and partly sunny on your Saturday, and 65 and mostly sunny on your Sunday. So, with the exception of those 38-degree temperatures on Saturday morning, and then Sunday's low of 42, well, it's going to be comfortable. It's going to be below average, but it's going to be nice and it's going to be calm. We'll start off next week with right around the 70-degree mark on Monday. By Wednesday, I suspect we'll back up to 80 degrees with at least a little sunshine there above. Well, we'll see what happens tomorrow. Hope to have everything back to normal, whatever normal is around here. And we'll see you then with tonight's coverage of tonight's art reception and more local headlines when I see you then. For now, good night.